Mr. Phillips. Mr. Phillips, hi.
Can I help you?
Craig Golightly. I think we may have spoken on the phone before.
No, I don't think so.
I need some help. I need some help on a movie project.
You have 60 seconds.
Excellent. I know that you help fund low-budget, independent films shot by potential filmmakers in this town.
I know what I do, Craig. Tell me what you do.
Well, I'm a writer, a screenwriter. We've already got a director for this project, and as you can see, it's already typed out. We've got the equipment, we've got the...
Spill it. What's the movie about?
Okay. African-American man in the 1970s. His parents are butchered by a crooked roller derby owner, and his sister is forced into prostitution. The only way to get revenge is to be one badass, double-handed, shotgun-wielding, roller-skating, disco-dancing motherfucker with the DNA of Tony Manero, Fred Williamson, and Truck Turner combined.
You have a title for this film?
Black Angus.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, it's good. It's really good. It's like Mean Johnny Barrows meets Roller Boogie.
Craig, I don't know what either of those movies are, but neither of them sound like something I would fund.
Look, we're not going into this with zero in our bank account. We have enough saved up. We just need location help. We need powerful influence.
Well, then use your funding for that. Wait. I do know you.
You do?
You came into my office about a year ago, pitched another movie like this.
I've pitched a lot of movies in my day, yeah.
Yeah, it was something about a casino getting flooded during a hurricane, and the customers have to fend off sharks that got loose from a busted dam. That was you. What did you call that monstrosity of a film, anyway?
Card Shark, but I promise you, it's Black Angus that's the fucking ace.
Exploitation is dead, Craig. Your kind is relegated to showing movies on a bedsheet in a basement. You want my help? Make art. Make something important. Make something your mother and teachers will be proud of. Until then, you've got nothing.
Cheap fucking beer. Make it 2.
Again?
You were right. He remembered Card Shark.
And how could he not remember the single greatest idea to come out of Springfield?
The single greatest idea next to Black Angus.
Well, right, whatever.
And besides, he didn't think it was a great idea back then, and guess what? He still doesn't think it's a great idea. So what the fuck makes you think
He's a snob. He's an artsy, fartsy douchebag. All right? You just need to find that one exploitation that clicks with him. You gotta Tarantino his taste. You gotta find that kind of blood, guts, and tits that he'll enjoy.
Why do we have to go through this fucking guy, Neil?
You're the writer. I'm the tech guy. And as the tech guy, I have to inform you that you cannot film a movie like Black Angus without a little help from the upper class. You want to go to Chatham Woods and film a POV mockumentary slasher film? Fine, be my guest. What the hell are we waiting for? But brother, we need our movie to sell.
How about we go the Ed Wood way? We get baptized and get a church to produce our movie.
No. I once pretended to be a Scientologist so I get a free ticket to go see Battlefield Earth, and I still get emails from those people.
I got it. Movies that we can film without the backing from the elite. Okay. A slasher film set in a mental institution where the residents are picked off one by one by the ghost of a former patient who was left there to die by the hospital staff because she was performing self-mutilation.
Title me.
Welcome Back, Cutter.
God damn it.
Right? We got 3 solid movies to make, man. And if we put our heads together and try, really fucking try, we can make these flicks.
Because we don't have the fucking money. Because, as if it wasn't hard enough to produce a movie, some asshole thought it would be a good idea to set Black Angus in a roller disco in the fucking 1970s. Alright, that asshole is you.
Well, you cannot have a movie titled Black Angus and not have it set in the 70s. And therefore, you cannot have the funkiest blaxploitation revenge film ever made without a roller disco.
Why don't we just make an art film?
Because you know what happens when people with exploitation on their minds make an art film?
What?
You get the Doom Generation. Do you want the fucking Doom Generation?
No.
I didn't hear you. Do you want the fucking Doom Generation?
No, Craig. God, no. I do not want the fucking Doom Generation. I'd rather watch a 3-year-old prostitute get flayed.
And that is why you are the greatest director in this town.
I think I might know how to get us some money.
Think you'll like us?
What do you want, the green? You gotta see the gene.
What?
Hey, Gene.
Patrick Fillmore. I just knew one day your sorry ass would come crawling to me looking for a job.
I'm not Patrick Fillmore.
You're not? Oh. Did we go to high school together?
Yeah.
Did you like Patrick Fillmore?
Oh, no. I'm the one who shoved chocolate peeps up his ass in gym.
That was you? You're a legend!
Thank you. Thank you.
He was known around campus as the Peeping Tom.
Dude.
Gentlemen, let's talk.
So, that's our idea.
Okay, I like it.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, it's got kind of this Tyler Perry meets roll bounce feel going for it.
Okay.
Tell you what, boys, I'm a very powerful man. I'm talking like Reese's Pieces powerful, so I guess I can help you with your little project here.
Thank you.
God, you're the best, Gene.
All right, so let's get some facts straight first. Just tell me exactly what you need.
Honestly, we don't need that much money. Just a few things here and there and some locations.
What about actors? I mean, it's going to cost money to hold an audition, not to mention paying the actors.
No. See, that's what we've got it covered. We're going to have our friends play all of the parts.
All the parts? What's the upside?
They work for free, and we know they can act.
How?
Friends spend their entire lives pretending they like you to your face. Friends are natural-born actors.
The hell kind of friends did you have growing up?
You know what? Doesn't matter. Friends it is. So, just one more question, and this is going to be personal, but do you guys even know any black people at all? You do want the character playing Black Angus to be black, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, who do you know who's black?
We don't actually know any black people.
We're not racist.
No,
we just...
It's okay, fellas. I know who can help. Just follow me.
There he is. Gentlemen, Vladimir Jackson.
Hey, Craig Golightly. Neil Hall.
So you motherfuckers don't know any black people in this town, huh?
You told him?
So, what are your acting credentials?
I played lead roles in The Crucible, The Odd Couple. I toured this state with fame. I played John Ingram in a complete stage draft of Orson Welles' The Deep. I just recently played Iago from Othello.
He also played the whale in Moby Dick.
How do you play the whale in Moby Dick?
Same way you play a runaway slave in Amistad. Either way, the boat's gonna catch up to you.
And he was in Amistad! And Amistad 2, The Quickening.
So, what made you want to get into acting?
It was when I saw The Wiz.
Really?
To think that a group of black folks could take something as white as The Wizard of Oz and blacken that bitch up of a story so dark that 30 years later, no one ever talks about Wizard of Oz anymore. They're still talking about The Wiz.
Yeah, I guess it is a little difficult to add some urban touches to Judy Garland.
They tried that once. Her and Mickey Rooney.
Yeah, Babes in Arms.
That's right. Babes in Arms.
They tried putting that up in blackface. It didn't work.
Yeah, I hear that's kind of offensive.
Bet your white ass it is. See, now what they should have done is gotten rid of Judy and Mickey and replaced them with Dorothy Dandridge and Cap Calloway.
You know your oldies.
I'm a regular black Peter Dotto.
Well, look, Vladimir, you are clearly qualified. So, if it's okay with you, we would love for you to have the lead role in Black Angus.
And what?
Well, that took some doing, but we got him.
Maybe next time you tell him the plot before you go right into the title.
Oh, come on. What kind of difference would that have made?
You really think Piper Perabo would have said yes if they just told her up front her movie was called Slapper, She's French?
You're throwing out a Piper Perabo reference? Who the hell are you?
Guys, calm down because I've got some more good news.
What good news?
I'm about to secure you a roller rink.
Jesus! That manager was kissing your ass cheek to cheek. So this means that Black Angus could be thrown into principal photography as soon as next week.
How in the hell did you get in good with a roller rink?
Well, during the record store strike in '91, I'm the guy supplied him with crisscross.
Alright, forgetting that, we need to get our shit in gear.
Okay, now just remember, every Thursday night the rink is 70s night, so make sure you only shoot at the rink on Thursdays. That way, you got enough people dressed in 70s gear already to make extras.
Gene, really, if it weren't for you, we couldn't have gotten in there.
Yeah, we would just have to resort to shooting in the parking lot.
I would kiss your head right now if I didn't think it would cost me money.
$50 for a peck on the forehead, $100 for a full French to the scalp. Now, get those friends of yours together so we can start shooting ASAP.
Where are you going?
Springfield's 5 miles that way. Now, I gotta hurry because I can already hear the voices of people who need me.
Excuse me, Mr. Phillips.
Vladimir, come in.
Lord, man. I need to request off a couple of weeks from the group.
This is live theater, Vladimir. We can't just shut everything down.
I'm only working backstage the next couple of weeks, remember? You're doing Outsiders. Apparently there's no brothers named Dallas.
Oh, right. Well, I guess I can get someone to film backstage for you.
Believe it. I got offered the lead in a feature film.
Do tell. Period piece? Melodrama?
Not really. Think less Spike Lee and more D'Urville Martin.
I don't know who that second guy is. Did he make Boys in the Hood?
No. God damn it, no. Playing Black Angus. Shotgun wielding, vengeance seeking, roller derby king.
Black Angus. You don't say. Tell me, Vladimir, where do I find these local P.T. Andersons who gave you this gig?
Come on, Mr. Phillips. Want to try out with Sergeant White character? Just talk to me. I can get you in with these guys.
I bet you could. I just want to congratulate them on finding such a perfect role for my most talented actor.
Someone's trying to get on my good side.
You know, I also run a film club that meets every week, Vlad. It'd be nice to throw some color into our mix.
I bet. You know us black thespians love us some Gus Van Sant movies.
Catch you later, Vlad. Hang on a sec, Vlad.
This is a really shitty green screen, Neil.
Dude, I got a sweet deal on it. Some homeless guy was using it as a security blanket.
I think it is a blanket. What about these poles?
Local sex shop threw them out. I'm not sure what they're for, but I think it has something to do with the anus.
I don't know, Neil. Green screen, poles. Isn't this a little much? I mean, point and shoot, man. Point and shoot. Isn't that our motto?
Well, obviously we can't go back to the 1970s. Anything we need to look more authentic, we could just throw it in front of some Studio 54 B-roll.
And so the movie suddenly takes place in New York? I don't think the exterior shots we have in downtown Springfield are going to fool anyone.
Dude, Canada has doubled for New York. I think we can manage. Hey, maybe that's Gene with more money.
Yeah, maybe he bought the 70s for us so we won't have to use a green screen. Mr. Phillips?
Oh, please, call me Dan. Because after I tell you this, I don't think you're going to respect me very much.
Neil, this is Dan Phillips.
Green screen. You guys doubling as weathermen? Gonna predict the weather for your shoot?
Well, green is my lucky color, so the movie should be Oscar gold now.
Cute. Let me cut to the chase. I'm here to tell you that there will be no movie.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know you're planning to go ahead with Black Angus, but I'm sorry to say, boys, but your film has been stricken with mad cow disease and must be put down.
How long did you spend in your car coming up with that one?
Mr. Phillips, we've got a lead actor. We've got funding. I'm sorry, but we don't need you.
That's why you're wrong, Spielberg. Vladimir is my actor. I offered him the lead role in Black Beauty. Now suddenly he's no longer interested in your little exploitation venture.
Black Beauty? Isn't that a little racist?
He's playing Farmer Gray, not the horse. It's a reverse cast. The horse is white.
Somehow that seems a little more racist.
My theatrical racism has nothing to do with this conversation. You have no actor. You also have no permits.
This is Central Illinois. Who uses permits?
Oh, everyone. When someone like me complains. You see, to shoot anything in this county, you need the permission of the local film board, which I happen to run. With no permits, you cannot legally exhibit your movie.
Fuck! He's Billy Zabka-ing us.
No, I'm spadering you. If I was Zebking you, I'd be threatening you and beating the shit out of you. No, spadering is much more sleazy and bureaucratic.
I really don't like you.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh, and next time you write a script, think to yourself, what would Orson do? And then we'll talk.
Why do we always come here when things don't go our way?
Because it's cheaper for us to drink here than at home?
Yeah, here we get dollar beers. So we're depressed and we're drinking piss.
You know, we've already got the roller rink. Why don't we just film in there full time?
What?
Dude, we are exploitation filmmakers. It shouldn't be that hard for us to shoot in one place.
Yes, but how many of us exploitation filmmakers had to rewrite an entire script?
It happens all the time. Even Hell of the Living Dead had to be rewritten.
You know who could help us out with this?
Fucking Gene.
Yeah, assholes. I'm still here. It's nice to see you want my help so badly that you forget I'm sitting right across from you. But the truth is, there's only so much I can do.
You could buy this city if you wanted to, Gene. You could put the shakedown on some snooty film snobs.
Put the shakedown? What am I gonna do? Tape over their copies of Days of Heaven with the Jerry Lewis marathon?
I don't think these guys use tapes anymore.
So that option is out.
I wasn't offering that as an actual suggestion, but nice that you turned it down anyway. Look, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Last time I butted heads with this film commission, they sent my sister an audition notice. Next thing you know, she's auditioning for Springfield's first $1 million hardcore porno.
Jesus.
What happened? Did she get the hell out of there?
What are you kidding? She's now the highest paid stag actress in Vegas. Really, it was a blessing in disguise, I guess. I mean, they wanted to insult me, but now she rivals what I bring in a year. I honestly don't know if it was worth it knowing what's been done to her ass, but still.
These people are gangsters.
But there's one thing they can't stop us from doing. Drinking and drinking until we convince ourselves that we've already made this movie.
I'm telling you, man, SS Girls was a billion times more disturbing than Women's Camp 119.
Women's Camp 119 takes place in a freaking extermination camp. If SS Girls had taken place in an extermination camp, I'd agree with you. But it's in a whorehouse, so it might as well be a musical.
So this is really a genre? Nazi exploitation? You guys don't see anything wrong with this.
Oh, yes. God forbid somebody exploits the Nazis.
That's not what I meant, dude, but...
Whoa. You know what I've never had before?
What?
Anchovies on a pizza.
Really?
My mom loves them. She used to tell me that they taste like dog food smells.
You know, I've never had them either. I hear they're furry.
Gene, do you think you could get us an anchovy pizza?
So you guys come to me, ask me to fund your exploitation movie, and when you get turned down by the film commission, you ask the richest man in town to help you get a pizza with slimy fish on it.
Can you do it?
Oh Lord, they're both touching me now.
It looks like if you crossed a pizza with a roach motel. I'm not sure if I should eat this or stick it in the corner so we can get rid of our insect problem.
Well, let's eat this before you come up with any more disgusting analogies.
Tastes salty.
Oh, you think? Because I'm really enjoying watching you two drunk asses eat something that's going to dehydrate you even more.
Don't worry about us, Gene. That's what the soda is for.
Amazing. How did an idea as great as Black Angus come from your minds?
It was his idea.
I tend to drink when I write.
Yeah. This pizza's pretty good.
Fish and pizza really is a good combination.
So, okay, Ryder, picture this then. You're making a movie where two men, let's say you, can't accomplish their dream, something standing in the way. So you gotta figure out a way around that. Manipulation, so to speak. How do you fix the problem?
The C. Thomas Howell approach.
What?
Soul Man. C. Thomas Howell wants to get into Harvard, so he puts on blackface to get a minority scholarship. Presto, he's in. And he's banging Ray Don Chong.
That's it!
What's it?
Blackface! We put on blackface and we go down to the NAACP and we tell them that the film commission is infringing on our rights to make Black Angus.
Oh my god, no.
I've seen Bamboozled. I know how to make blackface.
Good god! You're drunk! And shockingly racist! No one is wearing blackface!
We could dress up like Indians and argue that we actually own the land.
What land? You mean Springfield?
That would actually give us a lot of filming space.
No! No red face, no black face, and you can't cross-dress either.
Dress like a hooker. Get dirt on the film commissioner.
The dress to kill approach.
Come on, Craig, pitch me your movie, pitch me your plan, act like I'm a producer.
You kind of are our producer.
Okay, well, act like I'm Dino De Laurentiis and not someone who went to high school with a director.
Can this movie be 80s?
Well, of course.
Why 80s?
Because if it isn't 80s, then it'd be a remake of an 80s movie. And the original would be better anyway.
Good point.
Okay. I got this. Yeah, I got it.
What do you got? What's he doing? Really?
If he thought of something, he'd remember it come morning.
Really?
He remembered Black Angus.
Okay, I got it. Neil.
So fucking thirsty.
Yeah, me too. Jesus Christ. All right. I know how we're gonna do this.
Do what?
Get this movie made. Do you even remember last night?
Dude, my mouth tastes like fish. Do I really want to remember what happened last night?
We were hanging out with Gene, coming up with ideas, and where the hell is Gene?
Gene? I don't even remember him being here last night.
He got us the pizza. He walked us home. He chastised us. At least I think he was here. Whatever. Let's just go get some breakfast. Okay, look. This film commission, they meet once a week to, I don't know, jerk off to Robert Altman flicks. But what if I were to become one of them?
You? A film snob? Are you kidding me? You like Caligula more than Spartacus.
Yeah, but it isn't me. It's a character. I'm pretending to be one of these film snobs.
So, you're taking the C. Thomas Howell approach and you're crossing it with the Donnie Brasco approach.
That's exactly what I'm doing. Like Howell, I'm changing my appearance. I'm unrecognizable, and I'm infiltrating the deadliest mafia in the Midwest.
How dangerous can a film snob mafia be?
They gave Shakespeare in Love Best Picture.
So you get in with these people, you get cozy, everything's Nick and Nora. What then?
I tell them that I'm financing an art film about the plight of African Americans in 1970s small town USA, and we need permits. Why wouldn't they give them to us? They don't want to look like racists, do they?
Wow, you're really gonna do it. Can you even act?
Dude, I'm a writer. How many times have I convinced you to direct my shitty scripts?
Several. But none of them has ever been made. Okay, Tootsie, but first things first. The fuck are you gonna wear?
I can do big glasses, gray wig, pillows, front and back, Roger Ebert. 80s and 90s Roger Ebert.
The Ebert? Do you really want to admit to people that you gave Rookie of the Year a positive review?
Okay, so I don't do the gray hair. I keep the dark hair, keep the beard, gray up the beard a bit, keep the glasses, Leonard Maltin.
Dude, not even Leonard Maltin agrees with Leonard Maltin.
I shave the beard, red sweater, red sweatshirt, whatever. High-pitched feminine voice, Rex Reed.
Rex Myra Breckenridge Reed.
Okay. Oh, bald cap. Okay, all right. Huh? Gene Siskel.
Too soon.
Okay, all right. You know, I think I got something.
Play it to the bone. Well, I got a bone to pick with this mutt, which should be put to sleep at the doggy pound pronto.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, how about this black suit?
Is that modeled after someone?
I went to a screening of Monkey Shines once, and George Romero gave a Q&A afterwards. This was at the Art Institute of Chicago. And there was this guy there who asked this deep, philosophical question about the bond between Alan and Ella the monkey, and how it relates to the evolutionary bond between man and primate dating back to the Stone Age.
It's a movie about a monkey that kills people.
Romero just laughed the guy off and said, "Glad you liked it." Well, anyway, the guy wore a black suit, slick back hair, and Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
But there's one thing that we have to fix first.
Man, are you sure you want me to do this?
Oh no, my dreams of playing hipster Charles Manson werewolf hunter are shattered.
Okay. Here we go.
haven't had hair this short since I cut off my rat tail when I was a kid.
You had a fucking rat tail?
Fuck you, you had racing stripes.
Fair enough.
I've been wearing that hat so long, I didn't realize I'm going a little thin. Well, costume time. So, what do you think?
You look like the wormy college professor who everyone thinks is a killer, and then it turns out to be the dashing school psychiatrist.
You really think I should be going for creepy?
These film guys, they would watch a slow motion circle jerk around the Mona Lisa if it was set to something operatic. Look at Hannibal Lecter. Most serial killers are pretentious. I think you'll fit right in.
Yeah. There's just one other problem.
And what's that?
This costume is not gonna fool Phillips. You can clearly tell it's me.
And, well, tell him that you've experienced a Saul Paul transformation and seen the error of your ways.
So, what about a name?
Gilbert Rousseau.
That's too French sounding even for the snobs.
Okay, David Hills, Lewis Fuller, Godfrey Hall,
Fake sounding.
Claude Fergus.
Claude Fergus. I think you could do better than that.
There it is, up there.
Okay, as your director, I need to remind you not to go in there all Oscar caliber guns a-blazing, alright? Introduce yourself, get a feel for the people, get a feel for the room. Remember, you have got to spend every Thursday at 7 o'clock with these guys, alright? You can't let them know who you actually are.
I think I got it.
Do you? You don't even have a name yet.
I'm working on it.
Alright, remember, this isn't just for you, and it isn't just for me. This is for Angus, the young black disco roller skater who has to have his vengeance.
Now, this is my kind of place.
You must be new here.
Beg pardon?
It's just that we've never seen you at one of these meetings.
Yeah, she must have needed somewhere to turn when those damn chipmunk bits sold at the box office.
First conversation, and I'm actually in agreement.
The name's Derek Silver. This is my wife, Candy.
Candy goes to Hollywood.
Beg pardon?
Nothing.
So, what's your name?
Dawn. Vincent Dawn.
Pleasure to meet you, Vincent Dawn.
Nice name.
You like that one? I think it's pretty cool.
No telling what you could sell with a name like that.
Oh, I could probably give a hint.
Vincent, come meet the others.
I would love to meet the others.
Vincent, this is Sandra Kaufman. No relation to you-know-who.
Oh, do people think you're related to Lloyd Kaufman or something?
Heavens no, Charlie, you cad.
Right. Charlie Kaufman. He does take a crowbar to the word linear.
funny, Vincent.
Yeah, you know, I dabbled in stand-up comedy.
Oh, why did you quit?
Well, they stopped selling me Lenny Bruce's drugs, right? Too dark? Yeah, that was kind of dark.
We like a little darkness around here.
Yeah, I can tell by all the whiteness.
Come now, meet our president.
Shit.
Dan. Dan, this man here would like to join our club.
Oh, he would he?
Yes, I, for one, have no problem belonging to a club that would have someone like me for a member.
I see. And your name is?
Vincent Dawn?
Dan Phillips. Welcome aboard.
Really?
The more the merrier, Vincent. Too many of today's youth are obsessed with fart jokes, needless violence, and horror movies. It takes a man of true taste and character to join our little film preservation club. And what better night to join than on Being John Malkovich night?
What?
Oh, you will love this, Vincent. We watch Being John Malkovich, and then we pause the movie every time we want to talk about something symbolic that happens.
So this meeting could go all night then.
We usually bring sleeping bags.
Don't worry, I always bring an extra.
I'm sure you do. Eh?
Let's get started. Let's take our seats, everyone. We go to work every day of our lives, and we think nothing of it. We do it because we have to put food on the table, to provide for our loved ones, or to further our own hopes and dreams. We don't know it, but that ceiling closes down on us every day. It gets lower and lower until eventually we're stuck in that job for the rest of our lives. We never do see our dreams through, and the saddest part is we never see that ceiling getting lower and lower. It just happens. But what if? What if the ceiling was already that low when we started these worthless, dead-end occupations? What if we could see the ceiling lowering on us? We still have to do it anyway, because there's a happy little ventriloquist inside all of us. Now, these low-hanging ceilings may be depressing, they may be haunting, but what if there were a light at the end of that tunnel? A tunnel hidden away behind some cabinets. Maybe then we could experience our dreams outside of our claustrophobic minds. We could see our lives through the eyes of someone who has already achieved all their dreams in life. Wouldn't we all like to be John Malkovich?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Let's watch, shall we? Dim the lights, and don't forget to yell out pause when you want to discuss something on screen.
Ooh, pause!
A pause right out of the gate, and we haven't even started the movie yet.
Getting one out of the way early.
Beg pardon?
Cigarette.
I just hate the smoking ban, you know? It makes it so unfortunate that I have to be out here when I could be inside talking about Catherine Keener and lesbians.
Yeah, sure. Riveting.
Well, you seem pretty cool. What are you doing here?
Obligations. The usual. I'm Nancy.
Kurt. Vincent.
Kurt Vincent. Interesting.
Just Vincent.
Okay, just Vincent. You gonna say why you're here?
I just love the word Malkovich spoken 100 times in a single scene.
Right on, man.
I should get back. Maybe they've gotten past the production logo.
Yeah, if we're lucky.
I'll see you upstairs.
I'm sure of it.
That's an excellent point, Sandra. I've never thought of John Cusack's ponytail as a symbol of the anti-apartheid.
So, don't keep me in suspense, Malik. How did it go?
8 hours. It took 8 hours to watch a movie, where years ago I tried getting my money back for 2 hours. And why the fuck weren't you there to pick me up?
I was there at 11. I didn't see you, so I assumed you walked home.
You kidding? 11 o'clock, we hadn't even gotten past the opening credits yet.
So, did they buy this whole mess that you're wearing?
These people thought that Cameron Diaz was supposed to represent the multiple personalities of Mary Todd Lincoln. So yeah, they bought that I'm a pretentious film snob named Vincent Dawn.
Vincent Dawn? Nice.
Yeah, I like the name too. Jesus fucking Christ. Just because something is weird doesn't make it smart, doesn't make it intelligent. It's a movie about people who want to fuck inside of John Malkovich's head. Oh, I've got an idea. I'll write a movie about a celibate monk who gets reincarnated as Ron Jeremy's dick. Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius.
Hey, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind was good. Charlie Kaufman wrote that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Kind of hard to screw up Chuck Barris killing people, though.
You think you can stick it out for another week?
Are you kidding? I have to pick the movie for next week.
You?
Yeah. And you're gonna help me. Are you still eating that pizza?
Dude, it's really fucking good.
Well, here.
How about Necromantic? It's artsy.
As much as I'd like to see him get sick, I don't think they're ready for suicide by masturbation.
Night Dreams.
I'm not comfortable enough to watch porn with these people yet.
Okay. Crash. The good Crash. The Cronenberg Crash.
They watched it 2 weeks ago.
Really?
The car crashes symbolized Auschwitz.
Obviously.
There's gotta be something. Oh, okay. I got it.
Oh, Vincent, I'm glad to see you back.
I wouldn't miss it for all the Palme d'Ors in the world.
I knew you wouldn't. So what movie did you bring for us this week?
Yeah, sorry we had to spring that on you. The newest member always has to pick the movie.
Oh, it's no problem at all. Totally worth it.
Oh, it's Sallow, The 120 Days of Sodom. And it's by Pierre Pasolini.
You know, I loved his Arabian Nights, but I've never seen this film.
Well then, we should be in for a real treat, I should say. Hi, Arch Keating, Pasolini enthusiast. Though I must say, his Canterbury Tales just has a smidge more depth than Arabian Nights.
Yes. Arabian Nights was more like Arabian Days.
Now, this man knows what I'm talking about.
I do?
Stick with me, Vincent. You'll come around.
Am I missing something?
Although, Vincent, this is quite the find. Not even I've seen Sallow.
Really? You know, I did find it on eBay for like $5.
Did you know that Roger Ebert has a copy of this and has never even brought himself to watch it?
It must be that daring. I can't believe we're beating old Raj to the punch.
Well, I think you'll all find that Sallow has the fiber that was missing from his previous pictures. Now, where's the scotch?
Sallow, huh?
Oh, hey. Nice to see you again.
You too. I like your style.
Thanks.
La couleur sembrava vorrei congelate di cioccolato fanno wrestling. Fortunatamente avevo un cucchiaino nel miracolo per riparare. Pulla conaccia non era mia nonna. Stallo Babbo Natale. excusez un attimo.
I think we should all thank Mr. Don for exposing us to this masterpiece of 70s filmmaking. I could say that this is the anti-happiness, the anti-joy, the true look at sadism with lovely landscaping. But I won't do that. I think it should be Vincent. Vincent should come up here and tell us how we should feel about Sallow.
Me?
You brought the movie to us, Vincent. Now come on up here and dish out some Sallow.
Sure, I guess I can squeeze out some Sallow.
Okay. You can't really talk about Sallow without first talking about the shit, for lack of a better word. Shit. Now, this could be excused as just, hey, we're gonna show a bunch of shit eating on film, and because it's made by a highly acclaimed director, it'll be seen as something other than pure exploitation. Now, what those people don't understand is that the shit is a metaphor. It's not to be taken literally. The shit represents our dependency and addiction to the eating and consuming of mass-produced foods. Just as its indictment on the human body is a metaphor for the commercialization of sex. The shit in this scene goes to show that we are so dependent on factory foods that we might as well eat shit, because our body is also a factory.
Quick, show me a shit-eating grin.
Yeah, guess I should have opened with that one.
The hell was that you were spewing anyway?
It was shit. Didn't you hear?
Yeah, I heard. Who are you?
I'm just a guy who likes looking for the deeper meaning in people dining on a smorgasbord of feces.
Of course you are. Because you're Vincent Dawn, right?
That's right. That's certainly who I am.
Hey, I've been meaning to tell you that SS Girls was one of your best movies.
You're a
Bruno Mattei fan? Yeah. So much so that I picked up on you using his most popular pseudonym.
But not so much that you didn't realize that he didn't use Vincent Dawn on SS Girls.
Meh. I'm a fan of whorehouse hijinks. What can I say?
So really, what are you doing here?
Nah. First, you tell me your real name.
Craig. Go lightly.
Fuck. That's even faker than your fake name.
Yeah, well, it's real.
Oh yeah, I know it's real. Fake name wouldn't be that stupid.
Just keep all that between us.
Don't worry about it. But a little word of advice here. Hey!
Vincent, I see you've met my wife.
Yeah, I guess I have.
Excellent choice in movie tonight. I only threw up about 5 times, but I agree with every point you made about that film.
I'm sure you do. The movie's quite a wide load to take in.
That it is. Shall we?
Bye, Holly Golightly.
Do you have to defy me in every conversation, Arch?
Well, if I didn't, Derek might think that we get along just a little too much.
We don't get along too well. I think therein lies the beauty of our relationship.
So you mean to tell me that Derek doesn't like having his toe sucked while having his back caned with a bouquet of roses?
He's probably afraid I'd bite down too hard on his feet.
Nothing wrong with that.
You can go now.
Well, since Derek went home sick, why don't you come inside?
Arch, I just watched male-on-male rape, topped off with someone getting their tongue cut out.
Well, seems like the kind of thing that would normally turn a girl like you on.
This girl is asking you to go to sleep early for once.
Well, I'll be here if you need me.
I won't. Not until tomorrow.
It's a date. Hello? Dan?
The hell are you all dressed up for? Don't tell me you're really turning into one of those nuts.
It was Phillips on the phone. He just called an emergency film club meeting and woke me up out of a sound sleep. How important could this emergency be?
It's about 5 p.m., Craig.
Those with nothing to do sleep, and those with something to do dream of sleeping.
I dream of getting my movie made.
I'm working on it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm probably going to be hearing a sermon on how they dug up the lost 6 hours of the New World.
Kind of surprising, isn't it?
Yeah, so many people here with nothing to do on a Friday night.
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
About Arch. I heard about your thoughts on shit the other night.
Well, you should hear my thoughts on piss.
Scott Bakula.
Wait, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad you could all make it.
Shall we?
I'm sure you've all heard by now the tragic news our very own Arch Keating brought down in the prime of his criticism. Police responded to a call from his house. The paperboy rode up, as he does every morning, only to find Arch with a knife gouged into his spleen. But that wasn't all. They also found that a bat, wrapped in barbed wire, had been shoved up his ass, all the way till it came out his mouth, shattering his teeth and ripping open his lips.
Oh my fucking God!
You said it, Vincent, but I think we could use this as a lesson. Let's look at how death pertains to the gift of film. So many unfinished works, from George Sulzer's Dark Blood, Orson Welles' Don Quixote. But luckily, all of us remain to carry on Arch's love of seeing in film things that may or may not be there.
Candy?
Yeah.
You okay?
Just a little shaken.
Fucked up, huh?
Yeah, Arch was a little fucked up. I guess this isn't really surprising.
I meant the murder itself.
Oh, yeah. I think this is how he wanted to go.
I really didn't know Arch that well, but dear God, I hope that's not true.
Hey, film snob.
Yeah?
Wow, looky there. He knows what he is.
Snob, right. Can I help you guys?
Detective Ted Adams. This is my partner, Kelso.
Out for an evening stroll?
I think we're supposed to ask you that. Sorry to hear about your friend, huh?
I met him once. That was it. It was getting kinda weird in there. Thought I might get some air.
Yeah, murder's a weird thing, especially one filled with such grizzled hatred as your friend Arch's. His asshole looked like SpaghettiOs when they pulled the bat out.
Oh, why are you telling me this? That's really disgusting.
Just trying to get to know you fellas a little bit. You know, gauging your reactions.
Okay, so how's my reaction?
Well, I don't think you'll be eating the rest of the night, Mr. Dawn.
You know my name?
You're on the list.
What list?
The film committee list, jackass. Yeah, your president gave us the member list.
Hey Vince, need a ride?
Good lord, yes I do. Good luck with the investigation.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch.
Thank you so fucking much.
This is the excitement I've been looking for.
You mean the death?
Yeah, aren't you excited? Look, I've been going to that film club week after week for like forever and a half. Believe me, they can use a change of pace.
I've gotta say, I've never been in a group where someone was murdered.
I don't know who the hell killed Arch, but at least it'll give those idiots something else to talk about for a change.
I see what you mean. Although those cops were trying desperately hard to be intimidating.
They'll figure out who did it. And Dan will come up with some big speech about how he saw it coming and... Anywho, how about you and I go get a drink?
Yeah. I could really use one of those. And do you have any hair gel?
Your drink, sir. I got you a pink one.
See you and Dan Phillips, huh?
You say that like you know him.
I do know him.
How so? How do you know my husband?
Your husband is the key to finishing a project I'm working on. All of this getup, these glasses that are so not my prescription, it's to get on Dan's good side so he can give us some permits that we need.
So, are you a filmmaker?
Oh, God, no. My friend Neil is. I'm just the writer.
So, what's your project?
How about we just talk about you for a little bit?
Sounds nice. I love me.
If you hate these film clubs, then why do you go?
Because I hate my husband.
I think that'd make you want to spend less time with him.
On the contrary, I hate him so much. I love seeing him make an ass out of himself week after week after week.
Then why are you still married?
Comfort zone, I guess. I mean, we've been married for so long, I don't really even think about divorce. We all have parts of our life that suck, right? Whether it's clothes that don't fit, movies we don't watch anymore. That's Dan. He's a movie I got, I thought he'd be pretty sweet, and he turned out to be the happening. I just haven't gotten around to throwing him away.
I've never been married. My longest relationship lasted a few months.
Why'd that end?
She made it 10 minutes into Caligula before she assumed I was gonna stick my fist up her ass.
Hey, some girls like that. If I had a guy come up to me and say Caligula was his favorite movie, I'd say, where have you been all my life, and can I stick a flower up your ass?
Some more shots for the road?
I'm game. You being an exploitation guy? God, it must kill you to be a part of that film club.
Hey, if it means Black Angus will have his day, then it's worth every fucking thin red line I have to sit through.
You speak too soon. Next week, they're gonna watch Thin Red Line in slow motion to break down each individual piece of Woody Harrelson's ass that gets blown off.
I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've seen that. Woody Harrelson gets his ass blown off?
Indeed it does, sir. You haven't seen an ass pounding that hard since Dahmer.
Well, what makes an exploitation girl go for such a pretentious dork?
I don't know, Craig. Kind of going for you. Are you a pretentious dork?
Hey, I'm a geek.
A geek that argues Fulci and Argento, not Lean and Altman.
Fulci all the way. New York Ripper, Zombie, The Beyond. Those movies were cool, stylish, interesting, great music, and just plain fucking beautiful.
Oh, Nancy, I wish you were there to tell off my partner. He's the Argento guy.
Look, I know I'm kind of tipsy. Probably a lot drunker than you are. But
Actually, I'm at like a 3.1. Neil's right, I am a pretty good actor.
shut the fuck up. I wanna see you again.
Well, you'll see me at the next film meeting.
You know what I mean. I don't think it would be very smart of us to be talking about H.G. Lewis movies in front of the movie prudes.
Call me.
I will. I'm going that way.
Good luck.
Be sure to wipe that smile off your face when you get home.
Honey? Honey, I did it again. Yeah. I was bad. Why won't you judge me? I mean, I did something bad again. I embarrassed myself in the open. I need to be scolded. I need you to lecture me. Don't lie to me. Hey! Thank you for picking up my phone. Wait. Is that... Are you...
Dan!
And where have you been?
I had to pour some down for my homie.
Meet anyone specific?
Wait, were you sitting here in the dark?
I was napping.
You seemed kind of alert with a glass of wine.
That's because you're a sloshed up ray of sunshine every time you walk through that door.
Aw. You're so sweet to me, Dan.
Nancy,
Yeah.
you didn't go out to meet anyone.
Arch is dead, Dan. It's kind of disturbing. I needed some quiet time.
You missed my speech about death and the movies.
I'm sure I'll hear it again the next time 3 celebrities die within days of each other.
What happened out there, Kelso? Lady said she heard some noises coming from outside her house. Looks like Jerky Boy there was jacking it in the bushes. And then he had a tussle with someone.
Yeah, some folks don't like it when people talk on their cell phones in public. Listen, I want you to get the records from that phone, find out the last call made from it, and set me up some more interviews with those film twats. This is the second one of their club to end up murdered, and I'm betting it's not going to be the last.
Here we are, back at the film club. Why is that, you ask? What could be so important? Are they daring to remake another Hollywood classic? No, it's much worse. First Arch, now Derek. Two men whose tastes, when combined, is better than strawberries covered in chocolate. We have a pretty good idea as to why Derek was outside of a stranger's household, but what we don't know is why someone shoved a phone into his eye socket and then jammed the phone down his throat, causing the vibrations to get so hot it burned a hole through his Adam's apple.
Jesus Christ!
Always quick with the correct response, Vince. But like many heroes of film, who are we to judge Derek's perversions? Chaplin, Polanski, Woody Allen, all of the greats have probably masturbated into their phone a time or two.
Ah. Candy?
Hi, Vincent.
Why'd you come here, given what happened?
It's always nice to surround yourself with friends during a time of tragedy.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but they're not painting a very good picture of your husband.
Even an ugly picture can still sell for $1 million.
Well, if I had $1 million, I'm sure Derek would look great on my wall.
You're very funny, Vincent. I like you.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately.
Candy Silver?
Yes.
A word?
Don't go too far, Mr. Don.
Neil, I don't think I can do this anymore.
I know you're going thin up top, buddy. You don't have to slick your hair back for much longer.
No, I'm talking about the killings.
The what?
Two people in our group. Wait, did I not tell you about this?
You came in with your shit-eating first date grin and spent the whole night in your room.
Oh, alright. So, two people in our group are dead.
What happened? They kill themselves after the 12th hour repeat viewing of Gone with the Wind?
No, someone killed them.
Cheer up. It's not like they're gonna kill you. You're not one of them.
Yeah, but the killer doesn't know that. Look at me. I'm the douchiest looking person there. I'm honestly surprised I wasn't the first one targeted.
Look, movie making is intense. Think of the following days like Russian roulette.
Nice to know it's always safety first on your movie sets.
Phillips obviously doesn't know it's you. You were there a couple of times, gave a speech, and I'm sure moved their bowels to diarrhea tears. Just cut the damn losses and ask for the permits.
Yeah, I think that's best. Fuck!
Who the hell is at the back door?
Hey, we told you not to go far, Mr. Don.
I live like 5 blocks away.
Would you mind stepping outside?
Sure.
Seems like a nice place you have there, Vince. Or should I say Craig?
Yeah, I figured you probably knew that by now.
So why did you try to hide it from us?
I was so used to saying the other name, it just sort of came out.
With a name like Craig Golightly, I can't say I blame him for using Vincent Dawn.
Is there something specific you guys needed?
What were you doing last night?
I got a drink.
With who?
Nancy Phillips.
Yeah? And what'd you do after that?
I can explain.
No need. You fooling around with another guy's wife? I understand the need to go all incognito to rub it under the guy's nose.
That's seriously not it. I just met Nancy.
What can you tell us about Candy Silver?
She seems shaken up. She just lost her husband, and I guess she was close with Arch.
Yeah, they were pretty close, all right.
You find out anything else, you let us know.
You got it, officers.
Dude, who the hell was that?
Cops.
Ooh, were they white? You think they want to be in the movie?
Ah! What?
Oh.
Wow, you on your period?
Fuck, sorry, come in. Neil's Nancy.
Neil, you're the director, right?
I know how to point and shoot.
Works for me. You, fix your hair. You're coming with me.
So where are we going?
To solve a mystery.
What mystery?
2 people were killed, Craig. Don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, well, apparently Neil didn't.
What are the cops gonna do? They don't even know these people. In all these sleazy giallo films, it's usually some drunk schlub like us that solves a mystery.
I really don't drink all that much.
We know this film club better than the cops do. If we put our heads together, we can find the killer. We can do this.
I have met these people like 4 times in my life.
More times than the cops.
Look, I don't know if I want to go all blue velvet on this situation. I'll have to sleep with a lounge singer, you'll get jealous, I'll get the shit kicked out of me by Dennis Hopper, and I'll never be able to hear the song In Dreams the same way again.
Hey, if you're gonna be part of a movie, at least you're part of an awesome movie. And you can sleep with a lounge singer if you want. I'm a married woman, Craig. Not like I'm gonna get jealous.
Thanks. I appreciate that you wouldn't get jealous of me.
Okay, here's what we got. Me, you, Sandra, Dan, Candy, and this guy and this guy.
Looks like you've already been hard at work at this.
I got a lot of time to kill.
Wait, why am I on there?
Like you said, we really don't know each other that well. Aren't you wondering why I'm on there?
Kind of. Are you suspecting yourself?
No. I was stumbling home drunk the other night. I couldn't figure out how to dial a cell phone, let alone murder someone with one. So, I'm out.
Are you gonna take me off the board?
In due time. Alright. My husband is an asshole, so right away he's a likely suspect.
Well, what about Candy?
Married to Derek Silver. They have a relationship where Derek is a horndog pervert who desperately wants to screw Candy, another horndog pervert. But she isn't attracted to Derek. She's attracted to Arch. Or was, for that matter. I overheard Candy telling the cops that she was the last to see Arch alive.
Well, that is kind of suspicious.
Yeah. Except she was on the phone with Derek right before he got killed. Rules her out as a suspect. Then we have Sandra. Always happy, always smiling. You wouldn't think it would be her. What would she be so mad about?
Could be a cover. Maybe she's not who she seems.
Yeah. You'd know a little something about that, wouldn't you?
I'm trying to get in good with this film club. Killing them really wouldn't help Black Angus's case.
That's really the title you're sticking with.
It's catchy.
Then there's these 2 guys.
True. Now that I think about it, I haven't said 2 words to those guys.
Neither is anyone. They're kind of just background.
Well, wait. What about Scott Bakula?
Craig, I don't think Scott Bakula is the killer.
No. At the last meeting, there was a guy there named Scott Bakula. Has anyone talked to him?
Craig, don't make people up. It confuses me. Okay, so these 2.
Okay, so you think we should talk to them?
Couldn't hurt. Might as well find out something about him. Well, thanks for meeting us. We've been in the same meeting so many times, we figured it'd be nice to say hello.
You look different in the daylight.
Oh, shit.
Bad hair day, contacts. Let's move on.
I see.
So, what's your name?
Chester.
Hi, Chester. I'm Nancy. This over here is Vincent.
I know. You're the two sleeping together behind Dan's back.
We're not actually
You can keep a secret, right?
Probably. I don't say anything anyway.
So, why'd you join this club?
I like watching black and white art films where people have sex with Jesus.
What?
It's kind of my thing. This way I can see it out in the open amongst other people and no one will judge me.
What kind of films do you people watch?
I kind of remember that one. It was like some abstract film or something. Begotten, I think?
Can't find something like that in any other genre.
Violent shit.
What?
Violent shit. It's this shot-on-shitio movie where a guy crawls inside of Jesus and then gives birth to a baby. It's pretty bad, but that's what happens in it.
I might have to check that one out.
Don't. Seriously, don't.
Are you a religious man?
I like taboo subjects.
Then you should come to the next film meeting. We're watching, what are we watching, Vince?
I don't know. Jesus Christ Vampire
Jesus
Hunter.
Christ Vampire Hunter.
Sounds promising.
Well, we got stuff to do. See ya.
I'll just be here.
Is that really necessary? This should be the place.
My film companions!
Hey! You...
Come in, come in, come in!
So, cleaning lady off today?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This is so hard to find time to clean when I'm too busy thinking about last week's topic.
Yeah, that was a good one, right?
Oh yeah, I'll honestly never eat shit the same way again. You guys have shown me the light. I used to see all the mainstream movies week after week, and I would give them 5 stars across the board. They were there to entertain me. Me! It was so nice of them. And the only way I could thank them was to return the favor and give them the highest ratings in the book. I was a film critic at the time. I got fired for giving 5 stars to the Omega Code. But damn it, I'm standing by that rating. I found entertainment and a new religion. Thank God I have you guys to let me know it's okay to dislike certain movies.
Well, we're happy to be of service then. What was your name again?
Well, I...
Shit!
Let's get the fuck out of here! That was a really good shot!
Yeah, I'll make sure to give him an archery medal when I see him. Walk slow.
Hey guys, you look terrible.
I just saw a man die.
Cookie? They are divine.
Am I ruled out now?
I never really suspected you, Craig. But how about me? Am I ruled out in your little book? Because you kind of suspected me, didn't you?
Yeah, because after what we just saw, I'm convinced you're just a really great shot.
Sandra?
Maybe?
Should we be caring this much?
Like you said, gives us something to do.
Well, maybe we can find something else to do.
Should we maybe call the cops?
I don't like the cops. They have a nasty habit of thinking I'm guilty of stuff.
What else have you been accused of?
You knocked my socks off, Craig, go lightly.
Damn.
Hey, it's Sandra. We need to talk. No, we need to stick together. Well, fuck you too! No. Listen,
Adulterer!
Jesus!
What the fuck? Nah, I'm just kidding. Come on out. I need to talk to both of you.
So what's so important?
Okay. I've been following your situation.
How?
It's all over the news.
You know, we probably should have watched the news.
We've been using this film club as a means to get our permits, right?
Uh-huh.
Wait, she knows this, right?
Well, even if she didn't, she does now.
Okay, anyways, what if we do 2 movies?
You really are turning into Bruno Mattei.
One's Black Angus, the other is a documentary.
Okay, maybe you're not Mattei.
The story has sex, murder, drugs, all the makings of a giallo documentary.
Who is doing drugs?
Oh, I do a little coke before the meetings.
I follow you guys around. We document the mystery. Maybe even get a few of the slashings while we're at it.
Neil, if we're around when these murders are taking place, it's highly likely we won't live to see this documentary through.
Well, what about last night? You survived that.
Yeah, and that's why I'm never going outside again.
Look, just let me get my camera. If anything, this would be a great feature on the Black Angus DVD.
No, Neil, just no. First of all, you've already missed key parts of the story, so your documentary would be missing the first act.
We reenact this shit.
Yeah, 'cause that's not offensive. Also, I thought you hated mockumentaries.
I do, but not when it's mine. Plus, we're making a movie called Black Angus. You don't think we're gonna offend somebody?
Sure, it's going to offend white people who think black people will be offended. And as for your fucking documentary, I'll stick with brutes and savages, thank you very much.
It's just that this is such a salacious story. A man shot with an arrow, then a pencil shoved through his dick.
Wait. The killer returned to the apartment only to shove a pencil up an already dead man's dick?
That's what they said on the news.
What is with this fucking guy? Seriously! Look, Neil, we gotta go. If you want to do a documentary, why don't you do one on how anchovies are made?
That's actually not a bad idea.
Why don't you just get dressed back at the apartment?
Because if we stayed any longer, Neil was gonna ask to put a camera in the bedroom.
Works for me.
How are we gonna bring this up about Sandra?
Leave it to me. Girl talk.
And that's why, after careful consideration, they deserved it. Two of our remaining members. The lovely wife, who always stands by her husband at a time of crisis. She's the Bacall to my Bogey, the Gable to my Lombard. She's also a lot better than the movie Gable and Lombard. And you, Vincent Dunn, a stranger who has come to catch all the action. You're like the man with no name, only we do know your name, right, Vincent Dunn?
Where's Sandra?
Where the hell is Candy?
Oh yeah, Sandra. Apparently our killer pitched a doubleheader last night. Sandra was found shot to death last night. They still haven't found her nose. And some other guy was killed too. So I noticed you've been spending a lot of time with my wife.
Look, Dan, you guys live close to me. I don't have a car, and your wife offered to give me a lift.
It's okay. It gives you two the perfect alibi. You couldn't have killed our people. Of course not. You were both with each other at the time of the killings. My wife hates everything that I do, all the films that I stand for. So let me get to know you better, Vincent Dawn. What's your favorite movie?
Citizen Kane?
Good choice. Though I thought you'd have picked something a little more obscure.
Okay. Inchon.
Good one, Vince. No one's actually seen Inchon.
Hey, baby.
Hi.
So much for our Sandra theory, right? Unless she killed herself and buried her nose beforehand. You know, because she couldn't handle all the lies.
A nose? Really? Listen, Nancy. I'm out. This is getting too fucking dangerous. I can't do this anymore.
The killer's probably already seen you, Craig. Hell, he probably saw both of us scurry away like little mice last night from What's-His-Face's apartment.
I'm not even talking about that. It's your husband. He's really starting to creep me out.
Dan? Please. Dan doesn't suspect a thing.
No, he does. He really fucking does.
What do you say to you?
I don't know. He gave me the 3rd degree. He referenced the Man with No Name trilogy, and I gotta give him props. He finally referenced something I like.
Don't leave me now, Craig. I mean, guys like you, people like us, we're kind of lost relics and old souls. I mean, we like our effects practical and our blood CGI-less. We prefer our Italian movies to rip off American movies, and we prefer Fulci. Fulci, Craig, you gotta give us that.
Yeah, I know. It's Neil. I gotta go.
Alright.
What could you possibly want now?
I just wanted to apologize for earlier. I guess my documentary idea was a little stupid.
No, Neil. The more I think about it, it's a great idea to make a snuff film.
I would have done it tastefully.
This has been a weird couple of weeks, my friend.
That girl you're with, Nancy, are you sure she's not the one you're looking for?
I'm not really looking for anyone. I just don't want to get killed.
Okay, so you're absolutely sure she's not going to stab you in the chest with an ice pick the next time you two perform the Humpties?
Perform the Humpties.
You know what I mean. I'm just trying to watch out for you, man. Maybe there's 2 killers.
Don't.
I'm just...
No, seriously, for the love of God, don't.
Alright, fine. So there's not 2 killers. But you know it's not impossible to rig up a crossbow to shoot somebody at the exact moment they stand up.
She doesn't seem the type, man.
She's obsessed with finding the killer, though, right?
A little bit.
Uh-huh. So she pins the murders on someone else, and then has you there backing her up because you helped solve the mystery. And you were even standing next to her while some guy was shot by some unseen archer. I gotta say, if you're planning on getting away with murder, she's doing a hell of a job.
I'm more worried about Dan Phillips. Something's not right about that guy.
Well, of course. He probably likes jerking off to Dogville. But Phillips doesn't even like exploitation in his films. What makes you think he wants it in his real life?
I'm sleeping with his wife, and his wife won't sleep with him?
Then you should ask for those permits now, before he slices your throat.
Dan.
Oh, Vincent. We missed you at the rest of the meeting.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
What can I do for you? My wife's not here, if that's what you're asking about.
Dan,
It's me.
Yes, Vincent, I know.
It's Craig Golightly.
Oh, yes. I guess it is you.
Really?
What?
Really?
You had me fooled.
So all I had to do was put on some glasses and slick back my hair, and that was enough to trick you?
I honestly don't think about you that much, Craig. Maybe you should spend more time on your screenwriting skills instead of following me.
Look, the only reason I dressed this way was to get in good with you people so we could get our movie made.
So you thought showing us a shit-eating film was going to help your cause?
You liked it.
It was artsy. Felt I had to like it.
I know it's not your taste, but I like what I do, okay? I don't get a lot of Black Cobra anymore, you know? So I gotta make Black Angus. You do the things you love, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm imitating the things that I love. It's not for you, Dan, okay? It's for me. It's for guys like me. Guys who grew up on the shit that I grew up on. And really, Black Dynamite will probably blow us out of the water anyway, so it's not like many people will see our movie, so what's the big fucking deal?
I forgot that even though I may not approve of what you do, doesn't mean you don't have passion.
It's all I really know how to write. I still drink a lot. In fact, I drink a lot more now.
I'm sure Black Angus would have fit in well on 42nd Street.
Yeah, he would have been one of the prostitutes.
Guess I should ask myself, what would Pauline Kael do?
Oh, Pauline Kael hated Clint Eastwood and preferred Exorcist 2. Fuck Pauline Kael.
You're right. Fuck Pauline Kael.
See how easy that was to say?
We'll talk later, Craig. It's Dan Phillips. There's been a change of plans. I need to talk to you about some permits.
Neil.
Hey, you never came back to the meeting last night.
What meeting? It was just your husband and a guy who likes Jesus porn. And the Jesus guy was making me the least uncomfortable.
Can we talk about Dan?
Sure.
As you may have gathered, I'm not that happy being with Dan.
No, I assume both of you have an open relationship that he knows nothing about.
I never thought I'd actually be saying this, but I don't have to be with Dan for you and I to be together.
What do you mean?
I just mean that maybe I don't have to be married to Dan and us on the side. Maybe it can just be you and me, and Dan and I don't have to be together anymore. No more film clubs, no more perv glasses, slicked back hair. It could just be us.
Nancy, we don't really know each other that well. And you're prepared to leave your husband over me? Just me?
No, look, the way I see it is Dan and I should have been divorced years ago. This just gives me that little push. And hey, if you and I don't work out, so be it. At least I'm not married to someone I don't love anymore.
Good point. Glad I could give you that extra push, I guess.
Look, do you want to go get a cup of coffee or something? Make a date.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Okay.
Nancy Phillips,
Yeah?
You're under arrest for the murders of Dan Phillips, Derek Silver, Arch Keating, Sandra Kaufman, Scott Bakula, and John Doe.
What the fuck? Dan's dead?
Wait, Dan? Dan, my husband? He's fucking dead?
Consider yourself lucky, Mr. Golightly. She suffocated her husband with a plastic bag and forced a live snake down his throat.
No, I didn't. I'm freaking terrified of snakes.
Officers, she was with me. She was with me when John Doe was shot with an arrow. She was standing right at my side. We saw it happen. The arrow came from right outside the window.
We found her fingerprints in the apartment, Craig. We didn't find yours anywhere.
Did you not touch anything?
I don't know. I guess not.
Look, you don't have to cover for her anymore. Just be glad she didn't take a meat cleaver to your testicles.
Fuck. Craig, you know I didn't do this, Craig. Craig, help me!
Let's go.
Fuck
Right.
you! Fucking pig!
Well, I don't think we have to worry about the permits anymore.
So you got the permits. Excellent. We start filming tomorrow.
No, you idiot. Dan Phillips is dead. The sick fuck stuck a snake down his throat or something stupid, I don't know. And then the cops arrested Nancy for it.
A snake? We really weren't far from that gerbil comment, were we?
Would you please start taking this seriously?
What do you want me to say, Craig? Oh no, Dan Phillips, the guy who single-handedly tried to ruin us is dead, and now we don't have to deal with this bullshit to get our masterpiece done? Hey, yeah, I'll be giving a really moving eulogy at his funeral.
I'm not talking about Dan Phillips, Neil. I'm talking about Nancy. She didn't do this. She's innocent.
How do you know this?
Does it not matter that I was standing right next to her when a man was shot? Have you been watching Nancy Grace so much that you just assume everyone is guilty?
Now look at it this way. A writer who is getting laid on a regular basis usually puts out shit. It clogs your head. With your girlfriend gone, you can get back to work. And if she's innocent like you say, then she'll be let out loose eventually, then you guys can live happily ever after.
Yeah, I'm sure the sequel, Will Done Black Angus, will be a solid gold script because of this.
Nice title. Who are you calling?
Someone for help.
Jeez, I almost thought you guys forgot about me.
Come in, Gene.
I don't understand what you guys need from me.
Do you know anybody inside the police force?
I have a videotape of the sheriff banging Tracy Lords in 1985. I have no problems getting favors from the police force.
Look, find out some more details about this case. Maybe there's some things about Nancy that we're not seeing.
So now you're starting to suspect her.
No, but maybe there's a jealous ex-boyfriend or another ex-husband. I don't know, something.
The Sea of Love twist.
I'll see what I can find out.
Good. Neil, I need you to do me a favor. Go to Nancy's, look around for some evidence, talk to neighbors. You're a director. Be manipulative. You think you can do that?
Craig, I really don't care all that much about this situation.
So then you also shouldn't care about getting caught snooping through houses. What's it to you?
True, I could pay a fine. Whatever.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go talk to Kelso and Adams. Adams!
Sorry, Mr. Golightly. You'll have to wait till after trial for the conjugal visits.
You know she didn't do this.
How do I know that?
Does she look like she has the strength to ram a bat up a guy's ass?
You tell me. Could she have had some help?
Okay. Do I look like I could ram a bat up a guy's ass?
Good point.
Nancy and I have been investigating these murders ourselves. There's no way she could have done this.
Really? Okay then, Philip Marlowe. What have you turned up?
Does anyone know what the hell happened to Candy?
Margarita, please.
She has an alibi.
So does Nancy.
Candy's alibi was recorded. She was on the phone with Derek as he died. You're gonna have to do a lot better than that if you want to be a junior detective.
Well, I've already told you all I know.
Okay, I know you like this girl. If you find anything useful, you have my card. Give me a call. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, coming. Vladimir?
I'm finished. What are you talking about?
Mr. Phillips, he's dead. And I was gonna be his Denzel to a Spike Lee. It was gonna happen for me.
Dan Phillips was Spike Lee to you?
He said I was gonna be better than when LeVar Burton played Roots.
You mean Kunta Kinte?
Whatever, man. I'm coming back because I need a job. That movie you guys were talking about, that Black Angus thing, you still doing it?
Well, kinda, it seems. We've had some drama pop up this past week or two.
I hear that. Just want to let you know that I got what it takes. It could be Black Angus again.
Vladimir, you never stop being Black Angus. Black Angus isn't faceless. Black Angus isn't someone who could just be replaced. Black Angus is all around us. He's in here. And most importantly, he's in there. You aren't playing Black Angus. You are Black Angus.
Well, some words, man. I feel that. Somehow all this time, I knew in my heart that I was Black Angus.
Now come with me. We got a mystery to solve.
Oh, what?
What do you say, what do you know, Chester?
So this is the end of the group?
Looks like it. Unless you and I are gonna get together every week for a Bergman marathon.
Probably not gonna happen, huh?
No, probably not.
Without this, how am I gonna know what's good and what's bad?
Don't like something because you're supposed to like it, Chester. And for that matter, don't dislike something because you're supposed to dislike it. You know what movie's pretty good?
What's that?
1941. Great flick, really. You're not supposed to like that one, but I do. Make up your own mind on stuff, Chester. And tone down the creepy factor a little bit.
I can do that, Vince.
Call me Craig.
You know, you're so guilty tearing this place apart, Neil. It's a very nice place.
Yeah, Craig's mistress does do pretty well for herself.
God damn. Did you find anything?
Yeah, she has more Fulci movies than Argento movies. When she gets out of jail, I'm gonna have a talk with her about that.
We going about this all wrong, Neil. We're in Phillips' house looking for clues, except Phillips is dead. He ain't the killer. And our boy Craig maintains the wife's innocence.
Your point being?
The killer might not have set foot in this house.
So what do we do?
You gotta start thinking like Black Angus, Neil.
I can't. Craig wrote it, remember?
Have you forgotten already? Come here, brother.
I don't know. Some guy was killed peeping in on some naked chick.
Let's start there. We asked the neighbors.
Yeah?
Craig, go lightly.
Mystery voice?
Shut up. There's someone here I think you should talk to.
Help me, Craig!
What the fuck?
Don't talk yet. There's a safe at the Phillips residence under the bed. It contains $26,000. Stuff it into an envelope.
Are you calling from Candy's phone?
That doesn't matter.
Is this Candy?
Does this sound like Candy?
I can't tell. You don't even sound human.
When you found the money, call this number back. No tricks, no police. I smell anything fishy, your girlfriend's dead. You show up without the money, the girl's dead, and you're dead.
All of this for $26,000?
Goodbye, Craig.
Son of a bitch!
What do you want? What do you want? I told the cops everything.
I'm sorry, baby, but once you've been interrogated black, you can never go back. On your word.
Isn't this a little drastic?
I know what I'm doing.
There was a man looking in on me when I got out of the shower.
I know there was. He was watering the plants with his natural hose.
No, another man.
Who?
I couldn't tell. He was in the shadows. He was tall, wore a mask, black gloves, black coat.
You saying this black mask? That Jet Li be doing some killing? Bitch, you can't expect me to swallow that.
That's what I saw. It's what I saw.
It's all good, baby. I believe you. Rest assured, this man won't be bothering you again. So as long as you got Black Angus by your side. And from behind.
You got the money?
I think this place was already hit.
What do you mean?
It's kinda trashed.
You can play housemaid another day. Just get me the money and bring it to us at Candy's place.
Yeah, hang on.
What the fuck was that back there? You think I would have gotten the lady's phone number otherwise? Shit, it's Gene.
God damn it, Neil, what have you two been doing?
How did you know I was...
Because you're leaving a paper trail all over the city. I got the mayor crawling up my ass because 2 of my men are waterboarding poor innocent women.
Good one, Vlad. The bitch squealed on us.
Because she knows she gonna get some good punishment for that one.
Is that Angus?
More or less.
Well, you tell that black son of a bitch he even stares at the wrong set of tits. I'll yank his fucking SAG card so quick, he won't be wearing fucking clown shoes at a child's birthday party!
You have a SAG card?
Hey, mister.
Yeah?
Someone told me to give this to you.
Fuck me.
They also said it was a friendly warning. You wouldn't want to lose something else again.
Who gave you this, kid?
I don't know, but it's past my curfew. I gotta go.
Neil, I'm gonna need your help.
Hang tight, little buddy. Angus and I are on our way.
I'm sorry, what?
Vlad here's been helping me out. We're on this case like black on a fat white chick.
Alright, I'm at 917 South State Street. I might need some rescuing. Just hurry.
Craig, we ain't got no words. We go about our lives silent. You leave this to me. I know exactly what we gonna do.
These aren't airsoft guns, are they?
This is the Millia's vault, baby. I got enough artillery to fund Expendables 2, 3, 4, and Part 5.
Why do you own so many weapons?
I was dreaming of being an action guy, but no one does action movies like they used to anymore. No explosions, no real car accidents. So I got in theater. Thought I could build up my acting chops, gain some respect. You know, I started with the heavy shit like Philadelphia, Glory, then moved gracefully into Training Day. Hell, even Stallone had to win an Oscar before he did Cobra.
So what do you got?
What do I got? And I got some that can make the Bee Gees stay alive. And I got some that will make Diana Ross and the Supremes come back together.
Hi, Mr. Golightly.
Fuck.
Surprised?
No, not really. Knew it had to have been someone I met before. So it's you.
You're about 2,000 short on the money.
What do you even need that for anyway?
I'm going somewhere nice. France, maybe.
If you're looking to get away from film snobs, good luck with that one.
It wasn't about the money, Craig. It was just an escape. See, now we have your fingerprints all over the safe. The exploitation filmmaker, so butthurt that this tiny little club wouldn't let him make his piece of shit movie. So he goes crazy, infiltrates the group, sleeps with the president's wife, and steals all their money. Only the guilt gets to him. So he kills his sweet fuck of a girlfriend, and then he decides to kill himself. Right in the head.
Are you sure? Are you sure I didn't shove a loofah up my ass afterwards?
Okay, maybe I got a little carried away.
Why are you telling me this? I'll be dead. What do I care what you're gonna do to me afterwards? It can't be any worse than when my parents find my box of short films we shot in high school.
You must be very important tonight. Hello?
Craig, it's Gene. Look, I was doing some digging on that cop you were talking about, Ted Adams. Adams was let go from the force 3 months ago. I don't know what he's done to Nancy, but he sure as hell couldn't have arrested her.
Craig knows already.
Oh, okay then, thanks.
No problem.
God damn it, Gene.
I also haven't been paid in a while. Kinda need all the money I can get. I'll probably pawn your DVD collection once this is done.
If you're not a cop, then who the fuck was your partner?
One of my old stool pigeons. He didn't know I was let go. So I asked him if he wanted to play cop for a week, and I'd get his little sister out of juvie. Plus, I could use my connections within the force to find out all about you little fuckers.
I'm gonna regret asking this, but why the fuck did you kill those people?
You might remember my father, Dex McKenzie.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Directed Birds of the Bronx, 1984. Mutant birds on the loose in New York City. It was a fun flick. Clunky dialogue, but you want that kind of thing. The critics tore it apart. They laughed it off the screen. It wasn't just that they thought it was bad, but they judged it on merits that Birds of the Bronx shouldn't have been judged on! Bad acting? Who cares? Preposterous storyline? That's the point! Too much gore? It's a gore film! My father just wanted to make a fun movie. That's all it had to be. Fun. But my father couldn't take it. The critics saw to it that he'd never direct a B picture again. So one night he pours himself a drink and then BANG! No Birds of the Bronx 2.
Look, I agree with you, Ted.
That's so.
Yeah, It's stupid. A pretentious critic will usually look for some deeper meaning in something that's not supposed to have deep meaning. But your dad could have made more films. Look at Joe D'Amato. He never made a critically acclaimed film in his life, and he made hundreds of movies.
Yeah, but my dad cared. He cared what people thought of him.
If you're gonna do exploitation, you need to have thicker skin. I am not one of those guys who would have judged your dad's movie on the same merits as The Godfather.
Yeah, but none of you fuckers ever did anything about it. All the cinema snobs and the gore hounds and the indie freaks bitch week after week. Why aren't there any good movies anymore? How come there isn't any good exploitation? What happened to all the art films? Why aren't more people going to see my $5 million crime picture? Transformers, #1 at the box office. Tyler Perry, Medea's big fat shit, #1 at the box office. The fucking Chipmunks made over $100 million! All you people bitch, and you never do anything about it. And when my dad tries to make something to entertain the masses, you run him out of town. But all these people who make recycled shit for helmet children, oh no, they can stick around!
Box office does not equal quality, Ted. We are a stupid, stupid people. We make hits out of reality television and Adam Sandler movies. It's unfortunate, and it makes us all look like fucking idiots, but the only thing that we can do is hope that our own films, an art film or be it a horror film, entertain someone. Was it worth it, Ted? Was it worth killing all of these people just to make a point?
Yes, because it was more interesting to me than anything at the multiplex.
Fair enough.
I would have brought some eggs if I knew there was gonna be some bacon. Hey, Craig!
What the hell?
Looks like I'm the action hero now.
Make sure it's a happy ending.
You take care of him. I'm gonna go get Adams.
Got it.
I'm bleeding, Neil. I got too much blood pumping out of me.
I see it, baby. I see it.
Black Angus ain't supposed to be this rare.
You did good, Angus. You did good.
That guy's gonna be stopped by a 5'7" white boy. How's that gonna be good for me?
Would you two shut up? He just got shot in the arm.
We are having a moment.
Adams! You know, I think I might have actually seen your dad's movie. Could have been worse. Could have been a fucking shot on Shitty-O production. Why don't you come on out so we can talk about it? Because deep down, inside, you know that not even the word sleaze would fuck that movie. I just killed a man.
Be alright. You're gonna be alright.
You didn't think I really did it, did you?
That would have been too obvious.
So, what are you gonna do now?
Neil wants to start filming Black Angus tomorrow. I told him he should at least let Vladimir's bullet wound scab first.
Never gets the movie shot, huh?
I've honestly written better than Black Angus. So who knows if any of this is gonna be worth it.
Just get to work on the sequel.
I don't know. I kinda like playing that douchey film snob prick. Maybe there's something to that.
Look, just do me a favor first.
What's that?
Shave.